Okay, awesome, Cody. So thank you very much for joining New Level Interviews. This is the second interview that I have. The first one was with Courtnall. It was amazing. We spoke a bit about finances and how to steward money, how to work with money, and it's really been phenomenal. So yeah, so the first question that I want to ask you, what is your background? Where do you come from? I know America is more like a NFL vibe compared to South Africa. So just to tell a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so actually my background's all in soccer. So I grew up playing soccer and, found a career in that. Went to college actually on D2 scholarship for soccer, and shortly fell out of love with that, found rugby, and just began running with rugby. And then I started, got a college scholarship for rugby. That got me through college, got me a degree, and then got me to a men's level. And now I got picked up by the USA, and so I play out here full time.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. So you would definitely say studying is an important part of life.
Yeah, definitely. It's different for everybody, and some people find school as their path, some people find business, and some people just want to pick up and start working immediately. But for me, school was something important, and I continue school right now. I'm in a master's program as well for business, so continuing that schooling as well.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Yeah, because I think a lot of people have the mindset of they stop learning, and once you stop learning, you stop growing, and once you stop growing, the opportunities minimize as well. So it's a very difficult space to find yourself in, really focusing on where you want to go and what you want to achieve in life. So I know you said you've been focusing more on the soccer, but let's say if you had to compare NFL to rugby, would you still put the rugby above the NFL? Have you tried NFL before there in USA?
No, I actually haven't played any football in my life before, any American football.
Okay, no, that's good, man. So you chose the right option.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. And how long have you been playing rugby for?
So this is going on my 7th year.
Okay.
I started when I was 19, and now I'm 26.
Okay, no, that's awesome, man. And then what is your biggest setback ever been? Like something that's put you back way back, and you thought, okay, well, man, how am I going to come out of this? Am I still going to play rugby? Have you ever had, let's say, a big injury or anything like that you've really worried and say like, well, man, maybe my rugby career is on the rocks at the moment. You haven't prepared yourself, maybe business-wise, study-wise. How did you cope with that kind of stress, or how did you achieve breaking through that setback?
Yeah, definitely. I think the most recent thing I would recall is I dislocated my thumb, and I was I had to get it reconstructed, and out about 6 months. And then the second game back, I broke my hand, and boom, right back into surgery again. So that was a huge, boom, coming back to playing, and then boom, we're back out again for 6 to 8 weeks. And so that was the biggest thing. But being able to keep a positive mindset, I think that's the most important thing about anything in the world, is a positive mindset, knowing that there's bigger and better things out there for you to do. And I haven't accomplished anything yet. So trying to get out there and trying to accomplish more in my life. And with that type of mindset, I'm going for everything in my life. I'm not letting anything set me back.
Yeah, that's definitely important. I think a lot of people as well, they struggle with the mindset thing. And I think that's definitely an identity problem. When I reflect back on my rugby career as well, then it was more of a space. My identity was in rugby. And then once your identity is only in rugby, then you struggle to keep your mindset strong, because then you start worrying and the panic and everything comes in. And whilst looking at the injury and the difficulty you had to face during that, life after rugby, is it a more stress, a fear for you, or is it something that you actually can say, well, I'm excited and I'm prepared for life after rugby? Not maybe 100% where you want to be right now, but you have the end vision in mind where you want to be.
Yeah, so I'm always trying to expand my horizons right now. So I have multiple income streams. Currently, I'm saving every single day. Every paycheck goes into saving. So I'm doing everything I possibly can to prepare myself. And outside of rugby, I'm trying to build identity as well. So I'm, really established on Instagram and TikTok. So both of those, I'm just trying to build my, my outside vision of rugby as well, and grow
Yeah.
myself as a person. So, when rugby does end, that I do have the ability to go into something else and have the confidence and ability to
Yeah.
do those things.
Okay, that's awesome. And then for let's say the younger guys who just come into the rugby pitch and they start earning some good money or above than the normal school pocket money that they would get.
Yeah.
What tips would you give them coming in the rugby environment, how to work with their money? Because they tend to be very flashy. They want the expensive cars, the
Yeah.
expensive houses. Instead of focusing and leveraging of other opportunities, maybe looking at sponsors and helping them to put them in a better place and actually work smarter.
Yeah, definitely. No, I mean, I agree with you. I see it out here on our team as well. And I mean, the best advice is to save and set up a savings plan with a financial advisor, something like that. That
Yeah.
you can put a certain amount of your paycheck, whatever is comfortable to you. I put away 25% of my military paycheck into a savings or into a Roth savings plan, which, re- gives me recurring money every single month. So it's building right now, and it's a good amount in there. And then I have a couple stocks, stock options, and then there's other business incomes as well. So you always have to keep your mind open, and remember, like, all this flashy stuff is like you're spending money on stuff to make yourself look better, but really you're not looking out for your own future and for yourself. So look out for yourself first, and then those things will come eventually.
No, definitely. And I think something that's quite difficult is that instant gratification. I mean, if you see something now, you want that right now. And people don't really actually realize how destructive that is and how that actually breaks you down. And the thing is, when you have a long-term plan and long-term goals, that really helps a lot. And something that I've played with a few guys from abroad as well. And I must say something that was much different compared to us and compared to them was like the mindset thing. And I just think like, man, how do you guys set goals at times? I think you guys probably have like a 5-year or 10-year plan. And that has really inspired me to not just focus on the short term, but actually look at the longer term things. What on goal setting specific, what is like, let's say a short tip that you can give the guys on goal setting in a frame of in rugby, but also on a part of preparing for life after rugby? Because a lot of guys, they think, okay, well, I've done my training, I get home, I want to play some Xbox, I want to have some fun, FIFA against the friends. But actually that time is the time you can use to really work on your craft and work on your plan B and other streams of income as well.
Yeah, I mean, this is the most important part of your life, to be honest. When you're in this part of your career, because you have the most status and the biggest ability to, reach out to people, and people will respond, very likely respond to you and want to give you help because of, where you are and what you're doing in life. So this is a really good time to sort of like reach out to those people and continue, building those goals with goal setting. I've got my 2, 5, 10 years, and a lot of that is like, I'm trying to play rugby for the next 5 to 8 years. So a lot of my goals is rugby, but beyond that, I've got business plans. I've got things going into plan right now, and I got things I'm working on. So, you gotta make sure that you're taking care of yourself all the time.
Yeah, man, that's awesome, man. And so this is the final thing. I just want to give you opportunity to give like a small testimony, just inspire people, whatever business or whatever that you have. You can share it on here, put the hashtags out there, and I'll post it on my social medias and things as well. And I really want to create a community of rugby players worldwide, and to make sure that everyone pulls together, like even the day when they hang up their boots. I just want to make sure that people can connect with one another and support one another and encourage other to achieve their own personal dreams.
Yeah, that'd be great. So just want to say, if you want to follow, get some extra inspiration, if you ever want to reach out, find me on Instagram at Cody Melphy Rugby, also on TikTok at Cody Melphy. Find, some funny videos there as well. And I always respond. So send messages, ask me about my life experiences, and, follow it, because there's some good stuff on there. I put out some good quotes, and I give away a lot of stuff too. So go follow.
100%. Just remember me in the next giveaway.
I will, every time.
Okay, cool. 100%, brother. Man, I want to really thank you for this interview, and good luck with the travel and the teammates, and enjoy the game, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, Cody. Cheers, man.
I'll see you.
Cheers, bye.